All right, what's up? Welcome back. This is the second video in this series. Today, I actually had to go to a commercial painting project that we started. It's the Michael Kors fashion show that's happening next week. So we have 24 hours to turn that around, which is today and tomorrow. Hopefully we can wrap things up tomorrow successfully. I came back and today I took the first steps to setting up the email marketing campaign, which is to buy domains and set up email addresses so we can send these emails. So I thought I'd document that here. You can find it in the build notes as always. We're talking about how to build domains and set up email addresses, particularly for cold email marketing. But I guess this is applicable to if you wanted an email address for your own business as well. It's kind of the same steps. So first off, we're going to go to Namecheap.com. I use Namecheap for all domain name purchases, DNS records. I recommend all my clients to use it. Even though we host privately on our own servers for our websites, for the domain name at least, I recommend Namecheap because it's just the cheapest option and it's very easy to configure DNS settings on here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be you can see on my account already. I've gone through this like 5 times already. So they're all variations of peppersites.com. If you're, for instance, going to do this for a client, like this is also viable if you wanted to do it for a client or if you wanted to do it for yourself. If my main domain is peppersites.com, I'm just going to find variations of that. And I always want to use the .com TLD just because it's better. You don't want to use like .ai, .io, any of those other TLDs. I think .com is the most professional and it looks the most legitimate. So I'm going for .com domains. Join peppersites.com, start peppersites.com, go peppersites, try peppersites. You get the idea. So we're just trying to find word modifiers before our main domain and buy them up so that we could set up email accounts on them to send emails from. All right. So you're just gonna search domains. I don't know what variations I can do now. Maybe I can do like use peppersites.com. All right, let's try to use peppersites.com. So it's $10.28 a year. It retails at $13.98 a year. I think the $10.28 a year is for the first year. Oh wait, it's $5.98 with Newcom $5.98. Let's try this. Hold on. Holy shit. Hold on. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm not allowed to use this coupon code. All right. I was wondering if I was about to get this for like half off all these domains, but I guess not. Shit. So, okay. So, we're just going to register this domain here. We don't need anything else, just the defaults, the registration and the privacy because it's free. We're going to confirm order. Obviously, when you set up your Namecheap account, I would just set it up on the main domain if you're trying to do this. So like my main domain is peppersites.com. The main email address is will@peppersites.com. So I've just created a brand new Namecheap account with that email. I've put in all my billing information and now I'm just buying these domains under that account. So I'll just buy it here. Use peppersites.com and it should be pretty straightforward, and then we're gonna get sent to the confirmation page here in a bit. Let me just so it's authorizing the purchase. Great, I have the domain now. What I'm gonna do is gonna go to the dashboard, and the first thing I want to do actually. So I have used peppersites.com. This is the one that I just got. I'm gonna manage it. And I'm just going to redirect the domain. So right now, what this is doing is just saying if somebody goes to use peppersites.com, send them to the www version. We don't need that, right? So what we're trying to do here is if, let's say I'm sending emails from will at start peppersites.com, right? Start peppersites.com. Basically, when somebody receives that email, they want to make sure that I'm a legitimate business or a real person. So they might go to startpeppersites.com. So if they do that, we want to redirect them to the real website, which is peppersites.com. So that's all we're doing. We're just setting up a redirect here. So if the domain that I just bought is usepeppersites.com. I just want to redirect them to peppersites.com. And I want to do that one more time for the www version, just in case somebody uses that. I don't really know many people that do, but it's just in case, right? So we're going to lead them to the www version of peppersites.com for the www version of the usepeppersites.com, all right? So once we set up those redirects, what you're going to do is you're going to just go to the apps here. And if you're a fresh account, you might not see the Google Workspace app here. You might see a button that says Add New Apps. You're just going to click that and click Google Workspace. I already have this Google Workspace option here because I've set it up for all the other 5 domains already that I have. But you're just going to click Add New. You're going to go to Use an Existing Domain. And you're going to just get the business starter because that's pretty much all we need. And just going to confirm payment. You're just going to check out, confirm the payment. And while that's loading, let's go back to the domain. Let's go back to the domain here. Use Pepper Sites and just open up the DNS settings because we're just going to do a little bit of setup in the DNS settings here because the Google Workspace account here is going to ask for verification to verify the domain. So we're just going to enter in a text record just so that it can verify the domain here. But while this is loading, we also want to get rid of the CNAME, but let me not jump around too much. So create your Google Workspace account. I'm going to use Will at usepeppersites.com because obviously I want them to know it's like a real person that's sending this. Oh. And not like just use a generic email like hello or hi at usepeppersites.com. It's always better to use a name in this case. So great. So this is kind of a weird step, but once you hit login, you're gonna just enter in your password, and it's gonna hit a 404 error here after you accept this terms of service. But that's okay. What's gonna happen is in your inbox, in your main inbox, it's gonna send like an activation link for the Workspace account. It just takes a minute. But while we're waiting for that, what we're going to do is this CNAME record that comes default on the Namecheap domain, we're just going to delete it because we have our redirect records here that we're pointing to the main website. And for instead of being an unmasked redirect, we're just going to make it to a 301 because I think that's marginally better in terms of like speed. Like if somebody goes to use peppersites.com, it'll just load peppersites.com just a little bit faster. So you can see in the inbox now we have the activate email come in. We're just gonna sign in again. And we're gonna use the use Pepper Sites account. And we're gonna get the real terms of service now. I don't know what that old terms of service was. But once we accept the terms of service here, it's going to lead us to this dashboard, the Workspace dashboard. And we're just going to hit Verify Domain. It's gonna show you some things that, like about the console or whatever. You can read through it on your own time, but really we don't need to. All we need to do is go through it, hit Protect. I'm ready to protect my domain. It's going to throw you these steps. All you need to do is copy this verification code, go back to your Namecheap account, add a text record with self-host, and just put in that site verification. You're going to hit protect domain, and it's going to take it probably takes like 3 minutes, I think. It takes a little bit. So while that's happening, and basically after this happens, you're going to have access to your email account. You can see that I've set up a lot here already, like get Pepper Sites, go Pepper Sites, start Pepper Sites, whatever. I guess this is a good time to kind of talk about why we're setting up so many emails, or why I'm setting up so many emails. Uh, the real purpose behind this is for deliverability. So obviously, um, you want to avoid spam, right? You want to avoid getting into the recipient's spam folder, and by having a bunch of domains, obviously after this we're gonna have to warm up these email accounts, because it's suspicious to set up a new email account and then just start sending 100, 200 emails from that account. It's just all going to go to spam. So there's a strategy here where we start warming up these email accounts using software like Instantly or Smartly AI, which I think are the two kind of leading softwares to do this, to warm up email accounts. And they're also senders as well. So it's all kind of packaged into one. But essentially what we want to do is we want to spread the risk out between several accounts, so not one account gets banned or gets flagged as spam, because then that account will never reach the inbox ever again. So for instance, let's say we're trying to send out 300 emails. Instead of sending 100 emails for 3 accounts, we're going to send 50 emails per 6 accounts. And that way it spreads out the distribution and it spreads out the risk on one individual account. Therefore, you can increase the longevity of your email campaigns. Is the theory. So really, like I said, I think the next step from here is to warm up these email accounts, which I understand can be done through both these softwares. So I'm gonna take a day or two, maybe just to kind of research both, go into like Reddit and like just see what people say. And then I'll just choose one, and then we'll go with it, because I don't think there's going to be a huge difference. Like you can see, Instantly has this warm-up feature that I was talking about, right? Unlimited warm-up. So I think how the warm-up works is they'll like start sending emails to dummy accounts slowly over the course of 14 days, I think. So that's also why we're doing a bunch of accounts right now, because if it takes 14 days to warm up, and let's say we have only 2 email accounts and both of them or one of them gets banned, then we're going to have to wait another 14 days to continue that campaign. So I'm trying to front load all that just to mitigate that risk again, and warm up all these accounts at the same time, so we can just continuously go on the campaign, right? So we verified the domain now, and we're able to use Gmail. So I just need to just add the Gmail account to your list of emails. And yeah, so I think this one, it has email warm-ups as well. So like I said, the next video I'll probably come through with which one I chose, and we'll start the warm-up process. I'll also document that, how to warm up these accounts, and then we're gonna have to wait 14 days, unfortunately. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.